Hello everyone. This is
Hello,
Kristina. Isana, hello Isana. Today
hello,
we
hello, hello.
hello. How are you today, Isana?
Not bad. I'm in West London. I'm happy to be here and welcome to this masterclass, another one. It's such a joy to be here with ladies who listening or maybe men. Feel free to, to be welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm Kristina. I'm digital marketing coach, podcast creator, and speaker. I'm based in Belgrade, Serbia, Southeast Europe. So today, for this is for all you who don't know me and Isana, and welcome again to our new episode fourth. This
Today we are
fourth.
talking about, yes, confidence for the woman entrepreneur. Confidence for the woman entrepreneur. This is a good one. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned in. So as Isana said, confidence for the woman entrepreneur. And I think that is going to be so great today and very interesting to talk about confidence. Confidence for the woman entrepreneur. So Isana, before we start and get deep in today's masterclass, can you share with us about your opinion about self-image?
Yeah, first of all, let me introduce myself. If you
Yeah.
don't know me and you're here, I'm Isanade, and I'm a self-image and personal branding consultant. I'm based in London, West London. I'm working globally with women entrepreneur, executive women, sometimes men contact me as well. And let's go for self-confidence. What I can say is like self-confidence is a training. It's training because you train your mind. What you decide to say to your mind, to tell to your mind as a story, this will grow your confidence. For example, let's say that you say, as a woman entrepreneur, I have some task today to do, and you keep procrastinate and you don't do it. Oh, I'm going to start the gym next month, and next year you still doesn't start. It's like procrastination, and this said to your mind that you not have enough strength or power to be confident. So it's training. When you say something, you promise something to yourself, you establish the good reputation with yourself. So for me, this is confidence. How you can start to build your self-confidence is to build a good reputation, to establish a good reputation with yourself, like you're doing with anyone you really respect, because you're your first one. This is self-confidence. Let's carry on and see what's what. Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that this is so important to have self-confidence, and you have always have you need to be so clear on your message in terms in business. Who do you want to work with? But our topic confidence for the women entrepreneur, and we as a women, as a mom, as it's a little bit different than man. So now, I wanted to. I have a few questions for you today. I know that you're a self-image consultant, and I know how you work globally. So my question for you now is, in your experience, how does personal image influence a woman's confidence in business?
Yes. I will say that it's not about self-confidence is not about the gray. Is it's not about the grays. I will tell you a bit of my story. When I came to London with the family 6 years ago from France, it was such a challenge for us. Any of us couldn't speak any word in English. 3 years ago, I couldn't speak English. And now I'm here doing this masterclass, and I'm also in the process to write my book in English. So what I will say is like it's about your essence, your authenticity. It's about who you truly are. We are talking here about self-confidence. How can you build your self-confidence or your confidence without taking consideration your self-image? I will say to human is also a story of love. Women, they are the first to be hard with themselves. Woman, business is not something easier. We are not here to say, oh, it's so much easier. No, it's not. I will not tell you the truth to say, no, if you're in business or you're executive woman, you know that it can be like a higher level competition. So please don't be hard with yourself. Women, we should start in love themselves more, starting tell the truth more, and confidence is have like a really great connection with self-image, because if you dress to impress, your confidence will go down, and if you dress to express, this is where the confidence, authentic confidence started.
Oh,
So
thank you
think about
for
that.
sharing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you dress to express, just remember that,
yeah,
because you have to express yourself in front of
exactly.
yourself. I mean, and in front of other people, in front of audience, like in
Yeah,
terms to that people can see you, what you do, who you are, and especially that you have, with your self-confident, I mean that you're much more, that women are stronger, that they know what they do, and either that they're mom. And when you, from your perspective, uh, we are women entrepreneurs, but sometimes do you think, does it is it easier for men to be uh, entrepreneur or women? Because women have two roles, and they're leader in that part as a mom, to raise up their kids and the same time to be entrepreneurs.
yeah. I will say that is more easier for men. Yeah, I will say that is more easier. I deal with networking a lot, and I do it both in French and English, because entrepreneurship is a lot about networking, is a lot about confidence, the topic we are covered today. And what I can say is like women, they are going through a lot, and there is easier for women to go into comparison. And I don't think men do this sort of stuff. And when women starting say, oh, she have a long hair and I'm not. She have a blonde hair and I'm not. She have a, I don't know, whatever woman, like some complex. This is where women started say, I'm not enough. Comparison is something mostly for women than men. Tell us about in the comment. And also women they giving birth, so is can be a big challenge to deal with family things and entrepreneurship. And I'm also a mom. My son today have a 21 years old, and my daughter 17, so she's in 11. So I know my day, I have like 3 days, a mom day, but they're a bit older now, but I'm still there for them, and the entrepreneur day, and also family days. And yeah, I, I'm not sure that a lot of men deal in the same way as a woman with these sort of things. And I will say that women, we have to be proud with ourselves, because sometimes people say that women, they are really good with a multitask. I will say that I'm a multitask person, but I don't trust multitask. I trust focus. Confidence is also be able to focus and just go. I saw women say, oh, I can't do it because English is not my first language, so I can't do this master class. But if it's men just take the microphone and go, even though he made a mistake. So we can also learn from them. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is, as you mentioned, this is so some, we cannot say hard and different to be a woman and to be entrepreneur and mom, and for in front of men who can just get back home and, but they also have their challenges and their obligations, and we couldn't be perfect,
No,
as
we
you
don't
said,
get to.
just take a microphone, go and speak, and
Yeah.
either that your English is a second language like mine. And when I host on my podcast, I also hosted one lady. She speaks French, Italian, and she speaks English as
Mm.
the third one to start learning. And she was so in challenge and she said, okay, but she was the first time and spoke in English. So that for me was something that I opened the door for her, for myself, that I can encourage someone like that lady to speak in English and be a speaker in her third language as a foreign language, English. I
Yeah.
mean second language, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's really impactful, amazing for some people, for others so challengeable, but yeah, this is life.
Yeah. It's a bit of like a perfectionism, and this doesn't help your confidence. Perfectionism. I know what I'm talking about. We don't need to be perfect. We need to be to just be like be yourself. This is the most important thing. Dare to shine, dare to be yourself. A woman don't need to shrink, and this is what women do often. Some women, they shrink to fit someone or other one comfort. Why we need to shrink? Who is that person who shrink for themselves? We are all human beings. We all have our authenticity. We all have something to share, something to say. You have your talents. Why you need to shrink to fit anyone comfort? Why? Your confidence starts when you become being yourself fully, authentically. And yeah, and I can say self-image help a lot about this. This is the skills I teach to my mentors, to my coaches. This is the skills I share professionally, and you can use it personally and professionally. It's not about perfection.
Yeah, I agree. It's not
Yeah.
about perfection. So
Mm.
ladies, start with small steps and put your ideas into your business and never give up. Just
No,
heads up and move and go.
move. And move also, I will say, when you move, just with yourself is a good start. But when you move with mentors, with consultants, with coaches, it's make a lot of difference. I
Yeah,
gained time in my life. When I came here, when I was talking about English, what I did, I took mentors and I went to school, take the lessons. And if I will say, oh, I do it with myself just by listening podcasts, read books, and yeah, it will for sure help. And it still helped me. But to gain time and not stay there after 10 years, someone lives somewhere and still doesn't speak language, which this doesn't make sense for me. Uh, to go fast, you need mentors. And
yeah.
we are here to help you. Yeah, we are here for you. There to invest to yourself. There, it will build your confidence.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we are here to help you with Masterclass. We're here to help you, especially if you have something to move forward in online space
exactly.
and wanted to go digital. So you can also, Isana and myself can help you a lot. So please, if you have something like that, just put a question or put a comment below.
We will be there for you.
Yeah, we'll in this below this video. So yeah, we will be there for you. It's quite a bit. I like this question and answers, and thank you, Insana, for sharing that. So my second question for you is: what are some common confidence blocks you see in a woman, and how can they overcome them through their image or presence?
Yeah. confidence blocks sometimes come from the past, like the woman who have been hurt or neglected or misunderstood. I would say one of the biggest blocks is the fear of being seen. When you ask people in general, what is the most biggest fear in the human being? First thing people will say is like the first one is the fear to die, and the second one is the fear to being seen, particularly as a woman. And this come often from maybe the past toxic relationship, maybe from the childhood, difficult childhood, and I also know what I'm talking about. And if you can see my own story and some of my clients, you understand that it's possible to overcome about on this. It's really possible um, to rise because your past is not your I will say is not your present, it's your present, your future, your business, your everything is only your decision. You're not just a degree, you're not just where you grew up, you're not just a passport, you're not just something, you're you. And this is why I will say to overcome of all of this start from inside. Because what we say when we say self-image, of course, is apparent, of course, but not only, it's coming from inside. How I teach self-image to my clients, and this is why I get a really good results, is because we go deeper, deeper, and go to do some inner works, shadow works, yeah, and from that they can glow with their essence. So to overcome of this is coming with your inner image. Start with that one. This is one of the big key I can give for that.
Yes, and when you mentioned that, you mentioned about the past. Many people, what I saw and was learning from my coaches and some, the past. Sometimes one lady from Canada, she's a coach as well. She said that I really like what she said, that past doesn't exist because we can always have memory of the past, but we live at the present moment. And we always have to be with ourselves, who we are when we get up. And we are so authentic. So if we wanted to copy someone, this is not our life. We really need to work on ourselves. We really need to respect ourselves and live at the present moment. So whenever you wanted to do something, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate, just start. And if you take action, you will start and you will see who you will meet on your business journey, whatever journey you want to do. Either that you don't, it was in the past. No, we're not the same person. Every single day, our brain changes.
I love it.
And something what we wanted to start with something, it's that we're not the same person and we live at the present moment. If you wanted to start business, you have business idea, and you can say, okay, what are you waiting for? Start with small steps. Create Use your pen and paper, create plan, start with something, whatever you want to produce, the service or product, whatever, and start with your neighborhood cousins. Ask them, how do you like it? Test it. You sometimes don't need too much money to start something. There are many people who started from scratch, and this
Yeah.
is why I wanted to encourage in that way, just to start. If you have business idea, whatever you want to start it, but follow that. You have never know how it's going to be, who you will connect, who will see you in online space and say, hey, this is what I want. And maybe you can meet only one person who can help you to move you forward. And you don't have to think about the past. You have to think about at the present moment.
Yeah, the present moment is something really
Yeah.
important. This is a new day, and start from, even though it's from scratch, just start a new day to building my confidence, a new day to do things differently to get different results. It's a new day, is a new opportunities. Even though I can see, I can breathe, this is great opportunities to stretch, to extend, and to do something. It's better to do a lot of small some things than don't do anything. Yeah.
And don't copy someone. Just when we do, we can always come up and start put a microphone and speak about it, what we
Yeah.
went through. But if we copy something and read it and put in theory, we
It
need
doesn't
to
have,
feel that. We need to
yeah,
feel that.
exactly.
And this is actional. We have to have that in action,
Exactly.
to be doers of that, to work on
Yeah.
that. And we went through that, like a running, like walking, whatever. Like this, you have to need some action. And
Yeah,
you are not afraid to speak because you went through it. You live
exactly.
that, you do
Yeah.
that, and you have everything in it's inside of you and outside. But
We
when you
all
go
have.
to read or copy someone else, at the moment you will, this is a fear. And I think sometimes that we feel fear because we are not such a action takers. Maybe we
Yeah,
want
exactly.
something but we don't take action. For me, I feel the best when I take action, and after that I can speak whatever, see my ups, downs, challenges, how I can go there, meet amazing people who can help me, especially in my podcast when I met amazing people, shared and hosted different stories, and I learned a lot. So this is something, and I can use for myself what I want to use, what I see that it's resonate with me in
Yeah,
terms as experience of
we all
speakers.
have something. This is what talking about personal brand is really link with your storytelling. You have something, you have talents as a woman, you have a story, you don't need to go into details, but be yourself. Be yourself will be a good start for your confidence as a woman entrepreneur. Be deeply yourself. And people don't buy a product, people buy a person, buy your energy, buy who you are. So just be yourself, and that's it.
And don't shy, and don't
No, never.
never, just move and follow your intuition.
Exactly. Trust yourself.
Trust yourself. Nisana, yeah, I really enjoy, it's such an amazing masterclass today. We shared a lot of things and experience. And I have my third question for you today.
Mhm.
What simple habits can help a woman feel more confident and aligned every day? Of
Mhm.
course, of course, that will be so good for what what are those simple habits? What do you
Yeah.
think?
The first one, I will say dress with intention. Yes. Dress with intention, ladies. When you wake up and go in front of your wardrobe, just say, what is my intention today? What I want to express today? We was talking about dress not to impress, but to express. What do you want to express today? Is coming from inside. Of course, as I said, I can give you some codes, skills, like I have my material everywhere and I have the skills I can teach you. But from the beginning, dress with intention. And second one, I will say, please, ladies, speak to you with kindness. With kindness. What when you go front of this mirror, let's say mirror, let's do like an exercise front of the mirror. What do you tell to yourself as a story? What will you say to your best friends? To your love, for example, you say, oh, I'm in love with this man. What you will you Tell him, tell this to you. Start by you. Speak to you with kindness. Stop scaring yourself. Stop that. Kindness starting towards yourself, towards your person as a lady. What do you tell to yourself? Do you say, I love you when as you see this lady in front of mirror? Do you say, I love you, I trust you? Do you say, oh, you did great today? What do you say? And move with presence. This will be the third one. Move with presence. Take your place. You know, we are 8 billion women in this planet. I will say we are all different. I'm not attached like I'm from this and this. You're unique. Move with your uniqueness, with your presence. Take the place and take your place. You deserve it. No one is going to do it for you.
Yeah, as you said, no one can do that for you because we're unique. And when you know, every single person wants the best for themselves. So
Yeah,
as you mentioned, if you're in front of mirror, what do you want it to say? You are so beautiful, you're so impactful. Just start with something. And this is something like to have your self-talk, meeting with yourself. And and we were in the same situation, Sana and myself, when I started 15 years ago on my team for web and graphic design. And after that, and 5, 6 years ago, I started my KSM brand,
podcast.
KSM Growing Business Online brand. So and I saw that people just need that, and I started my podcast, but I was so shy in front of camera, and I just wanted to share with you that when I saw, and when I took action, and so have 21-day challenge and created and hosted 4 ladies, I saw that I'm much more passionate to speak than to write. And it was okay, this is something good what I can do. And now we are here, and I have my podcast, so which is Kesing Podcast, and with
Yeah,
Kristina, which is so so global, and hosted
yeah,
people from all around the world, and speak to them and spoke to them, and I'm super happy. And I say, okay, I didn't know that I will be host one day. I just have never dreamed about it. But now we are here just to encourage you, as we were in the same challenges, to encourage you to have self-confidence, to move forward and start with small steps. And don't hesitate to give you opportunity
yeah,
to run your business, to work with something. And also, if you have any need help, to encourage you, just please connect with us, and we will feel happy to help you to
right,
grow and
yeah.
to move forward.
Yeah, feel free to connect with us. If you're struggling with digital marketing or business or self-image and personal branding, so Christina and me, we are really happy. We will be happy to help you and support you. And as I was saying, yeah, it was not easier for me to switch from French. I work in French as well, and I started my business in France more than a decade, 10 years ago, and it was most easier for me because I would say French is one of my first language. And switch in English, I was like, oh, English is not my first language. I'd say, why? Doesn't speak a language properly doesn't mean doesn't have talent. I speak other languages. So I need just to go into this and start doing something. And this is what we encourage you also to do here. Maybe you're shy to go live. Maybe you say, oh, technical aspect like me is not going to be possible. We can all have something that can block us. But if you don't start from somewhere, even though, as we say, it's from scratch, you're not going to do it ever. So start and feel free to connect with us. We will be happy to help. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you start, if you don't start, you will miss opportunity to feel how to see how do you feel when you start something. How do you feel when you feel your entrepreneurship as a lady, as a businesswoman, and as a leader to the end of the day.
Yeah, be a leader. Start
Do-
to be a leader for yourself. Be
Start
yourself. Yeah,
small, but just start. And
exactly.
please put in the comment if if this is helpful for you, just, and we're so thrilled to help you to have a conversation with you or consultation free of charge. So just let us know what you think about this masterclass.
Yeah, we put you some links down below, so feel free to click and connect.
Thank you so very much, Isana. It has been such a pleasure having you today and talking on our topic today and our for masterclass.
Yeah, thank you so much, Christina. I will finish by saying to women who listen and hear that the mirror reflect your courage, your truth, and think about that. Yeah. So
And see
thank
you in
you.
next episode.
Yeah, see you
Don't
next
forget
episode.
to tune in November.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Bye
thank you
for
so much.
now.
Bye. Bye for
Goodbye.
now.
Bye bye.